Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. When we last left off, we had made our way to Spain to find something or other. I can't really remember what we're looking for, at least not here in Spain. But anyway, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. But we got a note last time. So, Spain, Villa de Vasconcelos. Labino tells me that the knight's coat of arms belongs to the de Vasconcelos family in Costa Calida, Spain. Must figure out what the de Vasconcelos family has to do with the manuscript. So I guess that was the coat of arms that we saw on the walls outside.
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
That'd be one tiny summer house. Unless there's something connected, obscured by either the trees or... I don't know. Oh, we can go back there, but I guess first we'll have to talk to this guy. Right through the water.
Hi, is this the de Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the de Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Fair enough.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why'd you lead me on, then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, just had to check something on the recording, but everything seems fine, so let's continue.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Maybe we can bribe him with some plaster.
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
Still have the nose. Are we going to need it again?
I don't suppose this red nose means anything to you, does it?
Ah! El Flojo!
El who?
El Flojo! He is a clown on state television.
Oh. Is he any good?
He is as funny as scabies. Without the laughs.
So I take it that's a no.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy muck on it.
Yes, that's right. Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
There's a funny story about how I got this ball.
I don't want to hear it.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them. This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
I don't smoke.
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
So it might come in handy. Well, that's all the conversation options with him.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
That wasn't terribly fruitful. The only thing that I noticed is that George pronounces it Vasconcellos, which would be the Italian way of doing it because C before E or I becomes ch. But I don't know if that's in Spanish as well. Oh well. Can look at the building.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
There's a door. A window. Maybe we can walk around it.
The main part of the house was...
No, we've already heard that. So let's try the gatehouse first. Well, we're certainly free to roam the premises. I would have expected the gardener to tell us off. But, guess not. Ooh. There's a Templar insignia there. Although we can't interact with it.
I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to.
Do we have to?
Rats. It's locked.
Of course it is.
I wasn't about to go...
Not sure why that cross or whatever is on top is of interest to George, but... Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. I guess we'll have to find a way to unlock it. Maybe convince the Countess that we're the new doorman? Or gatekeeper, in this case? Oh, we can mess with the hose of the gardener.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, you certainly got a point. So I guess we'll have to mess with this hose.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone. I didn't like...
I don't want you to pick it up. I want you to... Can we maybe stick the plaster in it? No. That tool seems to be good for everything. We could step on it, but, you know, how do you tell George to do that? Oh, he's gonna...
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Well, obviously we're not gonna go in the house. So, we can go upstairs and check out. Let's check out the knight first.
The armor was
Oh.
about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, It was a great plan.
Well, it would be easier to just hide beneath the stairs, or just get out the room. Oh.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Come here.
I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor. All I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay, he's not back yet, though.
Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops.
I know this doesn't look good.
Look, look,
Okay,
leave.
we
Okay.
already had this. Now we can't take this off to maybe make the hose work again, so he takes off.
The armor I had with the guard. Apart from
So we have to do something with this. We don't have anything to give the dogs. Oh! Of course we have something to give the dogs. But we can't use it. No, that doesn't work.
Hey, you. Leave.
Or, hold on. Can we? No, we cannot interact with the hose on this end.
there was no way that I wanted to draw attention to myself.
Can we throw a ball at him? No. Maybe, you know, do something that makes him go further in. I guess not. Did we already try this? Yeah, probably. And the old try everything with everything. I hope that there isn't something that we're missing from Paris to solve this. Because that would be very annoying.
The armor I had with the apart.
Nothing else we can do with it.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere.
I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do. I mean, besides, evading this guy, but... Besides the suit of armor, there's nothing to interact with here. Let's see, maybe we can get a hint. Can't get past the gardener again. Well, yeah, I got that far. Well, we already tried interacting with the suit of armor. We can't, throw the ball back there to distract the dogs. I don't know. Let's try this. Have you tried going into the room on the right of the stairs? Dogs make a lot of noise. That might help. Yeah, we tried that. And what do we do now?
Hey, you! Leave now, please.
Okay, maybe if we get the dogs to make noise and then go stand behind the suit of armor?
Hey, you! I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs, I'm coming.
Okay, so take a look in here.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. From the scum in the sink, it looked like he shaved there. It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
So now maybe we can go upstairs. Oh, here we are.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
All right. So let's start at the top, as always.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Okay.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me. Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the Day Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
All right, let's see. Looks like Lobino was right. The De Vasconcelos family was heavily involved with the Templars. The Countess's chessboard dates back to the era as well. There's something odd about those pieces, or chess pieces.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. The mausoleum...
5 tombs for 5 knights. Sounds like the title to a musical.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
Is that for closing it?
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Okay.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place.
Well, there's nothing else here. So there's only this.
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Or a chessboard, maybe?
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Close over a... It was... Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like...
No.
I couldn't climb up there.
Oh, can we put more plaster on this? No. Hmm.
Close up, I could see that over a checkerboard pattern. May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of dialogue options.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the Order. You must be very proud.
Not 5, 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
Wait, the curse? Had she mentioned a curse before?
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart, you cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
So, the holes are for the chess pieces.
You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
I see.
I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Now hurry! My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
So we can ask more about the Templars.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos, is he the guy who went missing?
Si, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. Their bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, It was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again. Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll pick this up in the next video. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.